not late to the party, and Collision is finally here. The SummerSlam of the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Yes, we've got 4 incredible matches happening this time around during the Collision.
Right.
And pretty much all of them, I'm really looking forward to seeing who advances, essentially, in this. I mean, there's a lot of writing on these matches for sure. I mean, you've got the Manager Bowl, which, as we all know, whoever wins that Manager Bowl, that manager gets to run the league for a month. Like, that is a huge deal, and that
a lot can happen.
I was going to say, a lot can happen in a month, and a lot can change during that month, too. So it will be interesting to see who wins and which manager gets to do that. Then, of course, we've got the Inner Geekdom match.
Right.
Which we've got Smets versus Kalinowski.
Huge.
That is huge. And whoever wins this match goes on to play against Rachel at Comic-Con, essentially.
And we will be at Comic-Con as well, watching it all go down. Hopefully the Marvel panel isn't right before. I know Christian Harloff is worried about that. But we will be there to see the culmination, the finale of this journey that either Smets or Kalinowski are going to fulfill at Comic-Con. But this is the first step on the way there.
Right. And then you have that #1 contender match against Shannon Miller and Paul Oyama. And these two are coming in as rookies of this season. So it'll be interesting to see these two players come together and play against each other. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that one too, because if you get Paul Oyama in there, then he'll be from the fan leagues and then working his way up to play against Merle.
Yeah.
And then you've got Shannon Miller, which would be awesome to see her go up as well.
Which I didn't realize that was a #1 contenders match. But it didn't dawn on me that these newbies in the league, although have proven themselves very, very much so in their battles on the way here, that are already possibly going up against Dan Murrell for the championship. And for me, yeah, that's going to be a hell of a feat for either one of them to cross. Especially going up against the man himself, Dan Murrell.
Yes, and then of course we've got Shire Wolves going head to head against Odd Couple again to see if they can reclaim the belt, or
take them back,
or
girls.
if Odd Couple is these are ours and we're going to keep them. I mean, I am wearing my Shire Wolves shirt; they will always be my champion. So I am looking forward to that match most of all, because I really want to see how that goes down.
Right.
And
But we are going to go through each match, and you are going to get a video per match.
Yes.
So we will give you our who you got for each one. But first up, we've got the Manager's Bowl. Because, I mean, this is a different way of doing it. You are actually throwing in your competitors, your ringers for your team, for your faction, to battle each other out. And the Manager's Bowls have been one of the most entertaining parts of the live events, whether it's whether it's Collider Collision, or it was the Spectacular, or whenever these guys get on the same table together, it is hilarious. You sometimes end up with it at the free-for-all, getting some of these competitors. Mostly, I'm focused on Tom Dagnino. That's my who you got. It's got to be Tom Dagnino.
I mean, he did pull Roca to play in this game for him. So, and Roca, as we know, his track record is pretty good.
Right.
So going into this match, I can see Roca taking it. But then he is going up against a lot of other people who are fairly really good at at this game too. I mean, you've got Janine for Jay. Then you've got
Drew
McWeeny for the family. Yep. And then, of course, you also have
Eric Zipper
for the dungeon, and then Corruption has Stacey Howard.
And we've seen Corruption and the Horsemen collide as well during a live event, and it ended up being Roca and Merle victorious. But granted, that could be a toss-up. I'm really looking forward to this match. But my who you got, I'm not even focused on the competitors who I want to win. It's which manager I want to win, and it's got to be Tom Dagnino, because Tom Dagnino, granted, yes, we've got Roxy killing it, and we've got Kaiser killing it, and then of course, I mean, it's so weird not having Emma Fyfe in the running.
Right.
But Jay himself has a man who was climbing to the top and held the belt, and he wants to get that belt back for him, and this is a way to do it using Janine the Machine, who we've seen dominating the game. So it could go any which way. I'm going based on the storyline and who I want to come out the winner. Tom Dagnino, John Roca for me.
I would say I think I'm going to go towards John Roca as well and Tom Dagnino because I would like to see what he would do in the league. Right. Now that he's part of the Five Horsemen, I think that they're going in a different path than it would have been with the Lion's Den.
Right.
So it seems a little bit more
legit,
more leaning that way. And I feel like he can probably shake up a little things. However, I wouldn't mind seeing Kaiser coming in and doing something. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been in the league for very long as a manager,
right?
So he's kind of fresh eyes on this. So to see him kind of go in and maybe shake up some things as well would be interesting too.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Kaiser doesn't need it because he's gonna get the belts the real way, the natural way. He's gonna go grab those belts
to
through
control the league.
If Paul Oyama ends up winning the belt and you end up getting Smets to take the belt at San Diego Comic-Con, like, man, what would he do in the month other than go set it for the team belts? But he's going at it the way that the competitors are conditioning themselves to battle for the belt versus a little bit of trickery that I think could be in play. Now, granted, I also think the Horsemen don't need it because they've got the winning chip from the free-for-all to allow themselves to go in and take whatever belt they want, not to mention that they're holding one of the most important belts, which is the singles title. But let's get into the Manager's Battle Bout now. He's ready.
Yep.
Daredevil. Feige. Krypton. Today's the day. It all boils down to this. We dismantle corruption, one-way ticket to San Diego. You ready to do this? Then smash them!
All you need, man. He's probably got the headphones in. Yes!
You know what this is, don't you? This is showing you that I am everywhere. I just got in a little dungeon, and now I'm in your head. You've been facing nobodies. But now, you're facing somebody.
Yes. I feel like Mike's been out of it for a while. I love it. Yeah! The wall breaks. Throw a little After Effects in there.
Yeah.
I do really like this song, though, that they use.
Yeah.
Just a taste.
Love the
I
colors.
only shop in Paris now. Yeah, in Paris.
Walking around scratching your beard like Grizzly Adams?
Grizzly Adams had a beard.
Congratulations. For what? For being on my radar. Tom, slow down. You know, we got the manager bowl coming up. One of us is going to run this league. Oh, I'm fully aware. I plan on winning. My guy is so good.
Well, I think I got the guy for the job. No offense, pal.
Oh, no.
My girl's gonna win this. Look, it's good seeing you, Gucci. You just need anything support. Here's the thing. I will get a chance to make Sam and Emma. Look, Sam's been good to me. Make Emma do anything for a month. My girl Janine, she's got this. So, fellas, you guys look great in your beards. Have a nice
I didn't even realize you had it.
My girl.
I really don't like you.
So this dungeon thing, I think you're running a sweatshop.
Tom, that's offensive.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's Tom.
Manager Bowl. This is big. This is big for us. We got the free for all belt. We control our own destiny if we want to play for the teams. You win this, you control everyone's destiny. Like a month, it's a lot of stuff you can do in a month. A lot of stuff that can be good for the Horsemen. I know you can do this. How are you feeling?
Feeling good.
How'd they get back
Feeling
on
excited.
top?
I want to get in there.
Yeah.
Show everybody what I got. Take care of business.
Yep.
Horseman business.
TCOB.
Run this thing for a month.
Let's do it.
By the way, you still feeling good about it?
You know,
With Dagnino and Ben, you still good?
it seems
You have
strangely
to.
enough I am.
Yeah.
I am. And speaking of strange, hey,
You have to.
what's
Things
up,
are working
fellas?
out.
boys.
Being big
I'm
men.
still wary, but you never know.
Yeah.
You know.
If it goes sour, you definitely Dagnino and Bateman will jump
I'm not
ship.
going to be able to be there today for your match, but I know you can handle it for the Horsemen. I know you can. This is your day today.
Bateman's going to be up in
We had our
Washington
battles in
for
the past.
the Magic
But I
Convention.
appreciate your support. We were there for you in Houston.
Magic,
Appreciate you
not
coming in
magic.
before you got to handle Horseman business. I know Dan's got to handle Horseman business as well, but I know you'll be there.
Oh, absolutely. With bells on. Look, champion, future champion.
I'd say with bells on
Former
a
two-time
lot.
champion. This continues to grow. Let's make it right.
I appreciate you gentlemen being there in Houston. John, we're all there with you today. We're all horsemen. Staying home.
No Riley though.
No.
Making their debut. That's so exciting. We welcome a new face, new personality, new competitor. Conquests start with the first victory. This might have been over.
This is just how it goes.
Bring that A game every time.
We're all just hamburger us.
Five horsemen, we're here.
So good.
Eric. These promos.
Wow, from Burbank, California.
It's the Truman Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
So good, Eric. Hype.
Yep.
Hype. God, Stacy and Paul, man. So proud of them. There you go. Yeah, a little breaky audio.
The Schmoedown Collision live from the Collider Studios here in Burbank, California. I'm Christian Harloff, joined
There we
by
go.
Baby Carrots himself. Mark Ellis is here.
Christian, 100 years and more of film, cinema, and talkies has all led to this moment. We don't watch movies to enjoy them. We watch them to know the most in a trivia competition.
And what a competition
Nowadays, yeah.
we have today. This is the third time that we have done the Collision, and I even posted it today on the Schmoedown Facebook group. I'm as excited for this one that I've been for any event that we have done. What a stacked card that we have here today, Mark. I mean, you got 4 big matches live. All you people who are watching here today, obviously, thank you. Make sure that you're commenting during out this. Interact. Even if you're watching this, this will be available until Tuesday morning at 11 a.m.
Imagine if you guys were watching this,
Comment,
just
do all
commenting.
that.
Use the hashtags, Grandma.
We'll be right with
Use
you
the
guys.
hashtags right now. If you're watching it, you're using Twitter. Make sure that you have Schmoedown Collision 3 and talk about it. Live tweet about it. Get this thing trending because what an event to get trending, Mark. We have 4 huge matches.
We all know a tweet does not count unless it is hashtagged, Christian. When
Right.
you look at
Yes,
the 4 matches we have
100%.
here today, I am tingling right down
Add
to my
your
toe here
tags.
because you kick off with a very exciting manager bowl that's going to be a 5-way match.
Yep.
You have some number 1 contender matches, and you have belts that are all on the line in the next 4 hours here. It's going to be exciting. I hope I
Yeah.
get a pee break.
Well, I doubt that, but there's a lot at stake for sure. And before we get started, thank you to our crew already who has made this just an amazing event. And you saw the beginning of this, whether you're talking about Brian Ward and his amazing work,
Yep.
and Eric, the Nerd Chronic himself, with amazing promos. So thank you.
Hell
to
yeah,
those guys
Eric.
for
So
getting this
good.
thing started.
Great crew here today, too.
We
They
are.
have really held
So
the drinking
crazy.
at bay so far.
We do. And one of the things I have to mention before we get into this thing is that, as you know, we've been taking this thing on the road. We have been going all over. We've been to New York.
Still has
We've been
yet to talk
Chicago.
to us
We're going
about
San Diego
Phoenix.
Yeah, we are.
On July 20th.
that happening?
where
What's
you'll
happening,
see
Christian?
The Intergeekdom champion tonight, Rachel Cushing. She won't be defending that belt. She'll be trying to get her team titles back, but she will be defending that title.
Yeah, who's she playing?
We don't know yet. We'll find out tonight when you have the big battle between Smets, the rookie sensation, and Mike the Killer Kalinowski. Really big match between those two.
Huge number 1
The hype
contendership
between that
battle.
match, you could feel it. It's excitement. I mean, Kalinowski and Cushing had a lot of hype behind it. This even has as much hype, I think, than Merle and Roca did back in the day. There's so much hype in this match. To find out who's going to be playing the Crusher in San Diego, those live events, what it means to play at a live event now is just so much bigger than it was, say, a year ago.
Yeah, you can get your tickets at the SchmoedownLive.com right now for July 20th, that epic event. It was interesting to see that scene that we kicked off today's collision with, where it's Kevin Smets and then Kalinowski kind of sneaking into some fallout bunker that Kevin Smets trains in. Very intense match is going to be here later on today.
Absolutely. So, and like I said before, when we have those live events, we've been able to do so many great ones, and we wanted to show you guys. If you've been watching enough, you may or may not have seen this before too, but just to show you the scale of what we're doing with live events, here you go.
This is a trailer. I love the trailer for the live events.
Cruiser Ninko.
Amazingly
Ninka.
done.
July 20th, San Diego Comic-Con, you're going to see the Inner Geekdom champion Rachel the Crusher Cushing. She will put that title on the line, and it will be against... That's right, the Smasher.
Love that shot. Love that shot. I love all the live shots.
We're 2 matches away from a championship belt. I'll make sure Kalinowski lives up to his name KO when I knock him out.
You got this new breed that's come on up here, and they're bringing their A game. But they're just beginning, and Kalinowski's going to be the one taking on Rachel in San Diego.
You're a bump in the road in my title.
Comic-Con, that's the next defense is going to be. That's where we're going to be on the other side of that table, getting that belt back.
If he wants to lose for a 4th time to me, bring it.
Ooh. Whitford.
Tickets right now at the Schmoedown Live.
We will. We're just waiting for that schedule, Christian. Come on, man. You got the zip.
No big deal. No big deal. What are you doing? Standing around looking at Oscar winners? Maybe it'll seep in. Listen, I need you to get out of your head. Bad things happen when you get stuck in your head. Yeah. Remember what happened at Arby's last weekend?
But it's Roca and McWeenie and that's a table, man.
Who cares about them? You gotta understand. I asked you to be in this match for me. Okay. I didn't ask the Smasher. Primetime's off winning championships. I asked you. Yeah. I trust you now.
Yeah.
You have to realize, if we win this match,
I'm gonna hack it up
over
in
the league. Yeah. You know how big that is?
Yeah.
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 They'll put a dungeon sign out front.
All right. Okay.
Are you ready to do this?
Yeah,
Come on, let's go take this league over.
Let's get another stand.
There we go. I love it. I love that shift over to the B-roll shot.
You see, look, I mean, all the managers getting their players hyped here because, yeah, we've got 4 big matches, but we're kicking off with the Manager Bowl. And the Manager Bowl in the past, it started out a spectacular 2, I believe, and you had Emma Fife who won that Manager Bowl. And there, before then, even when we had the Commissioner Bowl, it was all people who were looking to get the
We were
position.
supposed to be there today,
This year I
but
decided it was going to be
so much going on.
It's going to be a great test of knowledge, too. I will guarantee
Which
you
is why
personally
we
that
are
every
so
one of the
grateful and
managers
stuff
we
for
have
these
on that stage
Yeah.
today
live
are going to
events,
score a lot
live
of points.
streams.
Why am I so
Like, they're
confident?
awesome.
Because I know that Tom
Otherwise you have to
Dagnino
wait a
and Robert
month.
Meyer Burnett are not competing.
Not so much anymore. It's streamlined.
That's right. That's right.
Or
No
you gotta
train
wait a week,
crashes here
'cause they're
today,
pretty
but
fast
none
now.
of the managers are competing. They all have representation.
Yeah, by not throwing the
of who's gonna be
managers
doing
in,
it.
this
And it
is
was
huge.
interesting to watch who
Bringing
was going
in
to
your best
represent
fighters.
each manager. We found out from Kaiser that it was going to be Zipper because also I thought that it would be. I didn't want people competing twice in the night. I thought that
it's
it would also
exhausting
give more
for them.
opportunity as well. And it was nice
I
to
could
see
only
Jay
imagine.
Washington picked Janine the Machine to represent him, which makes a lot of sense.
It's a
when
smart pick.
Well, they've been so loyal to each other from the beginning, and he's always had so much confidence, and she's been getting so strong as a player. And then it was nice to see where you looked back where Ken and Grace are walking in, and they go, "We want Stacy," because Stacy Howard is on a mission right now.
Stacey Howard's on a mission, but I think Tim would have been
Crimson
deadly
Fury. So she
if
wants
they got
to get at
Tim to
this.
go in there and do it.
then you've got the 2 big dogs in the fight representing the family. You got Drew McWeenie from, like you said, Mr. Burnett, who's coming off an epic win against Dagnino.
Huge. High-scoring affair.
What a battle of the minds it was. But then you have John Roca, the former 2-time champion who no one thought would be representing Tom Dagnino at anything, and now that he is going to be representing the Horsemen, and this is how we got here today. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, and it's fun to watch people that we have seen compete time and time again in singles matches or team matches. This
Seems
is
like
a 5-way
history's made like
format, so
every
it's gonna
big
be a
event
little
for
fun.
Schmoedown.
Everybody
You know
up
what?
there in the desk, it's an interesting
It's
strategy
good.
shift. We'll see who
They're always
comes
one
out.
up in
All
it.
right, so right
is
before
good,
we get to
you know,
start this, I
they're
wanted to show you guys how it
keeping
all
it
came
rolling.
to be. This was the beginning of the Manager Bowl, how we went from A and how we got to B. Here we go.
And then all the way to Z.
So, we got a Manager Bowl coming up.
Yes, I made my managerial debut in the Manager Bowl.
Winning the Manager Bowl and the Commissioner Bowl.
I did, yeah.
We're going to make a little switch for the Manager Bowl for Collision. How about this?
I love him. R&B, you're the best.
The lioness is back.
I don't know who this Kaiser is that he's got with him. He's got this manager Kaiser who seems to be talking a lot of smack.
I don't know what's going on. I turned a corner. Turned a corner.
My career is fine in the Schmoedown. I tried to be nice. Be on this interview.
5. Let's do 5 competitors representing each manager.
Hey,
They can choose who. Whoever's player wins, get this, and you're going to love this, will be you and Sam's boss for a month.
Now, of course, there are some big stakes for this Manager Bowl. 5 competitors will face off representing their managers.
Will it be Jay Washington? He'll pick who he wants.
And what have you given me? What belts do I have?
So if this is how it has to be, if this is what you want,
Tim gets back in there, man. They could end up going for those belts too.
Why are we doing this? Why are you letting this happen? I want Janine versus Kalinowski.
Done.
I love it.
I love it.
And it's gonna be the machine.
You're gonna be cool, right? Because I remember, when you came to me and you were like, "I want Kalinowski."
I got you. Good. Is Emma fair game?
Oh yeah, do whatever you want.
I love it.
I'd like to introduce you to Tom Dagnino, my guy.
I was thinking about bait. Damn it. The only thing you and I have in
I
common.
see a Silver Strini.
Andrew Guy's our enemy.
And a Janine.
Five Horsemen, we're here. Gotta base this on trust. Gotta trust them.
Damn it. You want me to represent you?
No, to represent the Horsemen. We take this. We're controlling the league.
Robert Meyer Burnett, God help us all.
Let's set some shit on fire.
Join us.
The Godfather is here!
You've made the right choice.
I want my belt back.
Drew McWeeny
Still
will be
trying to get his
representing
belt
us.
back, man.
Corruption. Have anyone that they want.
Good to go. You are officially
you.
sanctioned to be a manager.
I see that you've been killing it, so I respect you for that, and I'm glad to join.
I hear talk that you have a new partner.
We would like a match.
Ah, that's us right there.
I'm a winner. Let's go.
Representing corruption in the manager bowl, Stacey Howard.
It still hurts. It
Mark
still
that
hurts
down.
right here.
And finally, Kaiser.
Let me tell you something. Christian Harloff should thank me and thank Kevin Smets for coming on this show. We probably got 50,000 new subscribers the minute we walked out here.
You're a big deal.
Maybe
And everybody
5,000.
loves you, but we're the future.
We want everybody. We're taking them all out. And I like you guys. What do you think?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm undefeated. 3 of the 4 matches at Collision are being represented by people from the dungeon, so that's a good thing. So why don't we have Mr. Zipper represent me in the Manager Bowl? Sound good?
That's it. That's my deal. That's my decision. Good luck to you.
Whoever wins the Manager Bowl, the manager will run the league for a full month, 30 to 31 days, and will serve as Sam and Emma's boss for 1 month. What you think
This is a
about?
beefy promo.
Well, here we are at another collision.
Well, here
Now
we
we get the shit
Kaiser
talk. I
is
love
being
it.
Represented by Eric Zipper.
In the
So
dungeon,
good, though.
we breed champions, we know how to win, we know how to smash, and it's on.
We've got Stacey Howard representing corruption.
Whatever's next, we're going to keep dominating.
This isn't over, not by a long shot.
Janine the Machine, she's in there.
It's all business now.
We knew who could handle business in this, and it's always been her. Sometimes people make bad decisions, and that bad decision was challenging the machine.
Could you imagine Jay Washington running the Schmoedown for a month?
It's a good cut.
The family will be the ultimate power.
The Schmoedown will be dominated.
Make me proud.
John Roca representing Tom Dagnino. The 5 Horsemen.
Roker could beat those guys with his eyes closed.
Oh, man.
They're not there yet. That's why you're the guy.
Y'all need to be afraid. Because I'm gonna do to these people when I take them out at Collision. And we start running things. Talk about horses running wild. Absolutely, horsemen running wild.
Don't worry about some old cowboy.
Wild stallions.
When Roka's opening a match for an event, you know the event's
Yes, I love
stacked.
it.
This is great. I love this right here.
Yes.
Ah, so good.
There you go. I mean, look at that. Hyped up Manager Bowl. 5 competitors want it bad. Who's going to be running the league for a full month? Mark, we are getting ready to go here. Let's get to the tail of the tape.
Let's do it.
For these competitors, let's start out with Eric Zipper. What is the strength for Mr. Zipper?
Eric Zipper, very good at MCU movies, and he's a big fan of Billy Zane's 1996 classic, The Phantom.
Phantom's good.
To
It's not great.
Stacey Howard
It's
from
good.
Corruption. What are her strengths?
Stacey Howard, very good at Kurt Russell movies and having me go to FedEx for her.
Coming up next, then,
Backstory
we have
behind that,
the
I'm sure.
Machine Representing Jay Washington.
Not only is she a very accomplished artist, I bought 2 of her works, she also is an expert at romantic comedies.
The Godfather, Drew McWeeny representing
70s
the family.
crime
Very
films.
good at 70s movies and consuming Coke Zero while on set.
And lastly, the outlaw, John Roca, representing the Horsemen.
Oh, yeah, that guy. He likes Western movies and complaining about the Washington Redskins. Go Skins!
All right. Well, with that out of the way, you ready to get going?
Oh, I am ready. Let's do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the
Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Sellout crowd here today, partner.
All right. Introducing first.
Kaiser says so.
The Dungeon. Representing Kaiser. He is Eric Seaman Super.
Kaiser representing the Yankees and the Grateful Dead. There's the
Smasher. Smasher is here. And there's Zipper.
Very intimidating faction.
The Dungeon is getting some applause here. I gotta be honest, I'm surprised by it, but look.
Behemoths.
It is. That is the first time.
Brutal.
Let me also make clear to everybody watching, this does not count on the competitors' records. This does not count on their records, but it has all the stakes in the world. And
No, it does
his
not
opponent.
Mess with their records.
That's good though, because it's kind of
One-off.
like a special match.
Representing.
Oh hell yeah!
And Grace Hancock and Ken Knapsack. She is sassy. Stacy.
She gonna come out with Grace and Ken. Are we getting everyone? There's Grace, Ken. There we go.
That's like with a donut.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Swarming each other. Swarming each other, and they're.
We're going to have to call the fire marshal early.
And these two right away. These two getting at it. All right,
That's
guys,
how,
enough,
like,
enough.
yeah, they had a thing, and
Enough
now
is
they
enough.
have a
You're
thing.
going to be going to Mike. Enough is enough.
Boys, settle.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. Between the two.
Really?
Enough. Get out of each other's.
Yeah.
Out.
Guys, you
Out.
guys
Out.
have your thing.
Get him out.
Out for it. You got your match next. Out. Both out.
talking about?
Out. Get out, or you're not playing in the next match. Get out. Get out. Both of you guys out. Smets and Kalinowski
Ooh.
out. Smets
I love
and
it.
Kalinowski out, or you're out of the damn thing. How about that?
There we
Get
go.
out.
Yes.
You want to be out too?
All right. Yeah.
All right, the
Smets
chair.
out.
Before it even goes down.
Because we got to get this thing going.
Look
so
at that.
Smets and Kalinowski out. All right.
You ain't playing around.
Their
I
opponent.
think the first match, or I think every match is like allotted for like an hour, and this one's already dragged out. That promo itself took forever. I'm okay with it, but yeah, they're dragging it out.
Janine, the Machine.
There you go.
Hey, watch. No better hype man in the Schmoedown than him. And then we got a beatbox style.
Yeah.
1980s,
Love it.
possibly breakdancing could
Brock
ensue.
Lesnar style. Janine always coming out. Janine is a crowd favorite these days, Mark.
Look
Really
at
fun
that.
to watch her. And there she look at Stacy and Jay
Yeah.
blocking one another.
There you go.
And Jay, oh my goodness, this is great. And Stacy and Janine sitting next to each other. They have had their problems in the past.
Is that a real boombox or just cardboard? I cannot tell from here.
And their opponent.
There we go. Come on, McWeenie.
The family. And Robert Meyer Burnett.
To me on this day of the collision.
Is the former team
On the day of the collision, a
the
collider.
Godfather, Drew
We do not say collider anymore. It's just the Schmoedown.
Yes, come to me on this day of the Schmoedown.
The Slaughter Lamb. That's an American Werewolf in London reference. I'm pretty sure, right? That's the name of the pub. Go out into the wilderness and walk and get attacked.
That's a meme. And finally, representing the Five Horsemen and Tom Dagnino. He is the former two-time singles champion, the former team champion, the Outlaw.
There you go.
John Roca.
There you go.
That's a big smile.
Denzel Washington. Yay.
Look at that.
Roca with he's got a shower.
And Burnett's boos are getting. I Unbelievable.
The booze is flowing.
The 5 horsemen now
Drinks are
coming in to
flowing.
represent.
Yeah, the drinks are definitely
Cheers
flowing.
there.
The last at
I'm
the
already
table.
done and the match hasn't started.
That's why I'm
Start
sipping.
some?
But look at this crew.
Refill?
We have all the managers. we
No
have all the
chances in
managers
here,
ready
no
to
way.
go here, and they are ready. Yeah, Grace. Yes.
He's there.
This is a great family photo. This is like
Look at
we're
that
at
group.
Walmart taking pictures.
It's pretty nuts. All right, we're
Hey,
gonna ask.
I'd just like to say it's an honor.
Oh, God,
to
yeah.
be here with 3 of the greatest managers ever to perform in the Schmoedown: Tom Dagnino, Bobby Gucci, and Bob Finstock.
There you go.
It's going to be real fun when I put you into
Yes.
retirement.
Oh, all right. Well, listen.
Well,
Why is this happening?
All right, we're going to ask all the
That
managers
was
now
awesome.
to step aside. We're going to ask all the managers to step aside. Please,
get
as
to
we
it. Oh, I
begin
forgot we
the
have to play,
rules
too.
of the match here.
That's
this
the
is
thing.
going to be
So.
3 rounds, fail 5-way rules
Just to
here.
have fun.
Mark, how
Good
does
day.
round number 1? How do those rules?
Good,
work?
because
In
I've been
round
drinking
number 1, the field of
for a while.
competitors will hear 8 different questions.
How's the
from
video
8 different
quality?
members
We,
of the
we
movie
changed the
Trivia
camera. We
Schmoedown.
figured moving
Now
up
to
from a
each question for
webcam
1 point. As soon as we ask
To
up
an
to something a
actual
little bit.
camera.
Yeah, an actual camera.
attempt at an answer.
Streaming
Once we
sucks.
address
The
you
long
by
form stuff,
name,
it's
please
not
show what you
easy.
wrote on your whiteboard
It's not
to your
cheap
camera
either.
at the same time.
So,
Verbalize your attempt
but
into
we're
your
trying.
phone. There is no stealing.
It makes a
round
difference.
Number
It
1,
does.
there is no penalty for missing a question. I'll remind each competitor you have 3
you guys
uses
seem to be
of
liking
the
these little
JTE
gaps
rule
in between
throughout
the matches
duration
that you
of
never
the
got
match.
to
If you
see
didn't hear a
before.
question, you want it repeated, you want
As
to
we
buy
talk
yourself
over
some
Mark
time,
Ellis
use
reading the
a
rules.
JTE rule.
Everybody
You also
knows
each
the
have
rules.
one
Well, we know
challenge.
the
We know the
rules.
rules.
A
Anytime
lot of new
from the
people to the
3-round match.
to
You guys know the
Schmoedown
rules.
through our
All right,
videos
so with
that have
that,
never
we
seen it
start with
before.
Eric
So
Zipper.
welcome.
Ready to go?
Let's do
And
this.
enjoy.
Stacey?
Yes.
Yeah.
You like
Yeah.
movies,
Ready.
trivia?
Yes.
Let's do this.
John?
Yes.
Let's do this.
Then let's
There we
get
go.
ready
To
to Schmoedown! All right.
What else is getting all hyped over here?
Question
like
number 1.
Ace
lands in
Ventura
the
and
realm of
Nature
action,
Calls.
If I get it
adventure.
wrong, I drink because there is
Action
some
adventure.
alcohol in my mind.
Who plays John Connor in 2009's Terminator Salvation?
I see what you did there. What? Set yourself up right off the bat for one of your favorite impressions. Who's the guy?
I don't know if
Come
this
on,
if he
do the
plays
line.
him.
No.
Come on. 5,
4, 3, 2,
Ooh,
1.
Ooh.
Zipper.
Anyway.
Didn't have it. Stacey?
Christian Bale. Also,
Yes.
can I get a new marker, please?
Yes, you can
Yeah,
get a new
that's-
marker for sure. Christian Bale. Janine?
Christian Bale.
Yes, Drew.
That's what happened to me when we
And
played
Roca.
last.
Christian Bale.
And Roca had it. So,
For the first time in my life, I was thinking of Terminator Genesis.
oh no, so Zipper going
Look at
down.
Alex.
There you go, Alex.
Running in and out. What a great pit crew member. He also has a new single coming out next week.
You gotta,
There you go.
you gotta be careful getting down into it. Still not work? Still need a new one?
Still need a new
That
one.
one stinks too, Alex.
All
Yeah.
right. Alex
We know
Marzoni
that
no
game.
longer
Yeah.
has a single coming out next week.
How's that one? Does that work?
Let's see.
Let's see.
Oh,
All
we're in
right,
business.
that
All
one
right.
works.
There you
All
go.
right.
All right, number 2.
Back to 5 markers that are very sniffable. Don't try that at home, kids. Your second question comes from the world of new releases. New releases and your question: name either the female lead or the male lead in the 2019 romantic comedy "Isn't It Romantic?"
Isn't it romantic that McWeenie and Roca sharing the table for the first time here?
Look at that. They both have individualized beverages. I'm not sure what is in Roca's chalice. It
You
looks
notice
like
the question didn't pop up. Normally we don't read it,
I wish.
but it didn't pop up because it's live and they have
One
to add
hands down,
those.
start with
That's
Stacey.
true.
Rebel Wilson.
Rebel Wilson is correct. Janine.
Rebel Wilson.
Yes. Drew.
I also have Rebel Wilson.
And John.
What else? Rebel Wilson.
And Zipper.
Rebel Wilson.
I went with the male lead.
Shout out to Liam Hemsworth.
There you go.
Drew, can you catch the
I'll
marker
put
for a
it.
second, if you
There you
will?
go.
Sorry?
Okay. Just wanted to
There we go.
agree on
Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. Next question. Here we go. Dramas.
We could look at the
Tom
screen. The
Cruise's
question doesn't
character
pop up.
says his final goodbye to which dying member in the film Magnolia?
Dying family
We just need the relation, not the character name.
Gang.
Never. I don't watch a lot of this guy's movies.
Tom Cruise.
What character name or relation?
No, like what relation are they to each other?
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
1, Janine.
His father.
That's correct.
Oh,
Drew.
I've never seen the movie, so I assume
That's right.
not.
And John.
Father.
Yes. And Zipper.
Hey, McWeenie. I also know it was Jason Robards' his father.
Stacy.
His father.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Next question.
They all got
They
it.
were
All
father
right,
and
next
son.
question
It was
is
father.
in the world of movie release dates.
Well, I've never watched the movie, so.
And your question. The films Basic Instinct, The Crying Game, and Alien 3 all came out in what year?
Movie release dates.
tried to rent Basic Instinct. Not successful.
On what?
When
Recently?
I was a kid.
Oh. So you can find it anywhere.
Did watch
Dang,
it.
I don't know.
Oh,
And you want to talk
5,
about a twist at the end.
4, 3.
Alien
I'm gonna
3,
say 98.
1. We start
No,
with
that's
John.
way
Oh,
too
no,
late.
Drew McWeeny.
That's like around the resurrection
Year
side.
1993.
That's incorrect.
Oh.
John.
92?
That's correct.
There you go.
Zipper.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was more 90s than anything.
92.
Yes, Janine.
92.
Wow.
There you go.
Look at that now. McWeeny falling behind one, and Zipper
Wow.
catches up by getting that correct. That's big. All right, next question here is fantasy sci-fi.
I'm done.
Fantasy sci-fi. Which actor from TV's Friends played Major Don West in 1998's Lost in Space?
Still have 3 perfect rounds going
So far.
Stacey Howard,
Roca,
the Machine, and
I like that Lost in Space.
I don't know if that's
Real attention. 5,
how you spell his
4,
name, but
3,
put that,
Yeah.
that way.
2,
Matt
1.
LeBlanc.
John Roca.
How you doing, Matt LeBlanc?
That's correct.
There you go.
Matt LeBlanc.
Yes,
I
Stacey.
put
Matt
one
LeBlanc.
T,
Janine.
but
Matt
that still
LeBlanc.
matters.
Drew.
Matt LeBlanc.
Oh, got it right.
I'm gonna give it
And
to
it
you.
is
There you
heating
go.
up, Mark.
Look at
It
that.
is heating up already. This
Neck
is what
and
we
neck.
wanted.
All right, your next
plays the
category
daughter.
comes in my
Lacey.
favorite.
Lacey
that would be
Chabert.
I
comedies.
don't know how to say that. Lacey Chabert.
I'm doing it now.
I know. Yeah, I'm the only one that doesn't laugh anymore. Your question: in the world of yuck yuck movies, in The Hangover, the protagonists find a tiger in their hotel room, which belonged to whom? So fun fact: I got a face
Another course,
in
guys.
Las Vegas last night, starring Ash Crossan, Daniel Kennedy,
Oh.
and friend of the show,
George
Jeremy
Lucas.
Johns.
5,
Jeremy Johns.
Vegas Panorama.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Zip.
Mike Tyson.
Yes, Stacy.
Iron Mike Tyson.
Yep, Janine.
Mike Tyson.
Drew.
Mike Tyson.
And John.
Mike Tyson.
Look at that.
Stacey rocking a septum.
Stacey
sure is.
Howard.
Dang, girl.
Janine the Machine and
It's
Roca all
probably,
sitting on
Is that
the
real?
screens
I want to
here
say
to
it's
get
maybe
to number
those
7, and that's
faux
horror
scepters that
slash
you can put
thriller.
in your nose now. So
Who
you can do
stars
it without
as
the commitment.
Johnny Smith, a man who awakens from a coma to find he has psychic abilities in David Cronenberg's The Dead Zone.
Ooh.
It's an interesting one.
That's a tough one. Yeah.
That's
I
the
like
7th
it. I like
question.
it. There's a lot of Johnny Smiths.
Yeah. 5,
in cinema history.
4,
I noticed my W's are
3,
kind of weird.
2.
I don't know. I think
1.
he
Pens
does
down.
the
We start with
show,
Stacey Howard.
but I don't know.
Anthony Michael Hall?
Correct.
Yeah, he does the
I
show.
did the
Have it,
wrong.
Drew.
The ice is gonna break. Christopher Walken.
Yes, and John Roca.
There you go.
No, Christopher Walken.
John
You
Roca's
know.
so perfect, and then Eric Zipper.
Christopher Walken.
Eric Zipper had it.
There we go.
Yeah.
Everyone is tied up except John Roca.
I got 6.
Unbelievable here. Roca can get a perfect
suck.
round should he get this next
I
one
got
correct.
4.
All right.
not bad,
Outlaw
though,
And
with these
everyone
questions.
else on the stage, your last category in round number 1 comes from the world of animated movies. These are movies drawn by hand or on a computer. Your question: what animated film has main characters by the names of Esmeralda, Phoebus, Frollo, Victor, Hugo, and Laverne? It's a lot of names. I would say that this film has an ensemble cast.
So say so.
Roll the wine and cut the
5,
cheese.
4, 3, 2, 1. We start with Drew McWeeny.
Roca's got it.
Oh, God damn it. There's Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I think you are correct. And John Roca for the perfect round.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Perfect round. Eric Zipper.
I'm still going to give it to me.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yes, Stacy.
Said The Road to El Dorado.
No, Stacy missed. And Janine.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
All right, so
There we go.
everybody there, so
I got 7. I'm tied with all of them except for
So Stacey
I got
Stacy and
Stacey
Roca.
with 6 points, bring up the rear, but all competitors having a very nice round number
got
1,
5.
and now John Roca,
Yeah.
because he got
Oh,
the Hunchback of
Barely,
Notre Dame
though.
right, is
Barely.
now gonna
You're
be
one
asked a
behind
bonus
Howard.
question. This is just for
That's
Mr.
nothing.
Roca.
You
So,
don't have to
John,
write
you
it
don't have to
down.
write your answer down.
I want to challenge Zipper's answer.
You-
Because he put the. It is 2 different movies.
There we go. There goes Jay.
you didn't challenge it. Stacy didn't challenge it at the time.
We have a possible challenge.
Okay.
on the line.
All right. You can't. The manager can't challenge.
The manager may not challenge the ruling.
All right. So here we go. Here's the bonus question for John Roca.
That's
Here's the
Jay.
bonus question.
Yes. Every little thing, you got to be
In
particular.
what
Sometimes it wins,
2008
too.
film was Angelina Jolie directed by Clint Eastwood?
Changeling? Is that his?
I mean,
I believe
you
he
went with
belongs,
it. Changeling.
honestly.
I probably wouldn't have come up with it.
The Changeling.
That's correct. Oh no,
There you
no,
go.
that is incorrect. That is incorrect. It is just Changeling. It is just Changeling.
Thing in the thing.
It's not the Changeling. It is.
I said, but I said changeling, so
You did.
I would have gotten.
You would have gotten it.
John understands.
That puts you at 7.
Because
7,
it's just
7,
a
7,
one-word,
7, 8.
two-word answer.
Even though you wouldn't have gotten that
Nope.
question.
All right,
But still.
Good try, though.
In my heart.
I also didn't put the, and
Roca
I
has
kind of
8,
hesitated to
Queenie
put
has
the
7,
Hunchback of Notre
Machine has
Dame.
7, Howard
Or
has 6, and
so
Zipper
with
has
that,
7.
with the being
This
a big
is
part
a
of this
battle mark
answer,
as we get to round number 2. How does round number 2
Stacey
go?
should have
I think we
called
can
the
say that all
challenge.
managers choosing
I
their
think it only makes
representatives
sense
wisely in
for
round number
ones
2.
that
This is
do
the wheel
have
round, the wheel
another
of fate,
movie that
doom,
has
and
come out.
justice.
Granted,
Each competitor
yes, challenge
is
if you
gonna
want
get
to,
a spin
but I feel
at
like
that
it
wheel.
wouldn't
Please spin
have
by the
gone
wheel.
to it
And
if
not
there
the peg, she's a
wasn't
very old
another
lady.
movie named
Each
The
competitor
Hunchback, you know?
is going
Because
to
there's
I feel like
The
there are,
Room and
yeah.
Just
have
Room.
three
That those are two completely
three
different movies.
questions
Right.
The
per
Hunchback of
competitor
Notre Dame. Is
in
there another
round
movie
number
called
2.
The
Each
Hunchback
question
of
is
Notre
worth
Dame?
Yes.
2
If there
points. You're
is,
not
then
sure the
yes.
answer.
But they're
You can
called,
ask
I
us for
think,
multiple
all called
choice.
The
We'll give you
Hunchback
4
of
options,
Notre
one of
Dame.
which is the correct answer.
So
At that
I don't
point, the
know.
value
So if
question
there
is
was
number
another
1.
movie just
Keep
called
in mind,
Hunchback of Notre
competitors,
Dame and it
it's
wasn't this
stealing.
one,
Right,
then
and
it
that's
would
where the
be.
challenge could have
In
been
round number 2,
researched
how
and
that
decided
works
whether or not it
is
was
if the
legit or
competitor
not.
first asks the
So
question,
Jay
not
again,
gets
man,
said question
it
correct,
would have been
the other 4 competitors may
educated
write down
call
what they think the
to
answer
throw
is
in a
on their
challenge
whiteboard.
right
When we
there.
ask you by name
You would have
to show your
stopped
answer,
Zipper
please do so
and brought
to
him
the
down to
camera
your
and
point
verbalize
level,
it
which
into the
could be
microphone,
huge.
like how round 1 works.
All right, so all of the
Could be
competitors have
huge.
their JTE rules. All of them have their challenges left. Remember, when you spin that wheel, from the wheel, not the pegs. All right, so we ask first, John Roca, you have the lead. Would you like to go first, or would you like to defer?
I'll defer.
You're going to defer, so that would be
Smart.
because I'm on a 7.
I would
next
defer
to you,
too.
McQueenie, would you like to go first or second?
I will go second.
You're going to go second. All right, so or now we defer to Janine.
I will defer.
You're going to also defer.
If
so
anybody would like to
Zipper,
spin the wheel.
Zipper.
I'll defer.
And then
There you go. Yeah, keep it going.
The love, guys.
There you go. Yeah, let her go first.
Stacey will spin
Puts
from
you on the spot,
wheel
Stace.
and
Yep.
not the peg. Here we go. Here is the wheel spin from Stacey. Howard, you know she's
Oh,
looking.
she's ready.
No!
Oh, she got the peg. She's out of the studio, Christian. She's banned from the rest of the day.
Right off the bat, girl. I think the peg flew off.
Having that peg.
Do not grab the pegs, please. And there is the spin.
I think she got confused of do grab the peg.
This could be opponent's choice.
Or maybe
They're
even
together?
Oh! It goes away and it hits spinner. So
Stacey.
what is she going to go with here, Mark? Rom-coms
Rom-coms.
it is for Stacey Howard.
Oh boy, Stacey
That's
Howard
big.
There you
spinning
go.
spinner's choice.
Now remember,
after grabbing the peg, so now every competitor is going to try to grab the peg against our best.
Remember when they played against each other one-on-one, Janine, that she was aiming for, but Janine got rom-coms last time, but this time it is held by Stacey. All right, Stacey, you're going to get 3 questions. And remember, competitors, start writing your answers on the whiteboard while Stacey gets her question. Here we go.
Should we write
Stacey,
ours, or
question
should
number
we
1.
go?
The
She may say it
Beautician
before.
and the Beast star these 2 actors as the romantic leads.
Oh, I'll just.
You said Beauty and the
I have
Beast?
to name both.
Yes, the male and the female.
I know the female, but I don't know
Fran
the
Drescher
male.
and
5, 4, 3, 2.
repeat the question.
First one. The Beautician and the Beast star these 2 actors as
I
the
know the
romantic
female, but I
leads.
don't know who the male lead.
So we can agree it's Fran Drescher.
Right, I have Fran Drescher.
And I also have.
I don't have the other. I don't know who the
3.
male.
I'm pretty sure it's Rupert Everett.
Incorrect for the steal.
Need each competitor to
Rupert
write down
Everett.
both.
All right, so we
leads.
start with Eric Zipper for the 2-point steal.
Fran Drescher and Raul Julia?
That's incorrect for the 2-point
He was
steal.
dead already.
Janine.
Fran Drescher and Timothy Dalton.
That's correct.
Damn!
And then
Hell yeah.
Drew also
Wow.
got it, and Roca
Fran Drescher and Timothy Dalton.
got it.
Good job.
So that is a big
Hell of a steal.
Oh, well, now I have to
for
watch
both
that
Machine,
movie.
McQueenie, and Roca
Yeah,
as
Timothy
we get
Dalton.
into
Those were all
the second
2-point
question
steals,
here
too.
in rom-coms.
That's tough for her.
In Notting Hill, Will claims his wife left him for a man who looks like which Hollywood heavyweight actor?
Oh man, I don't know. I couldn't even guess.
Five.
I don't know.
4.
I'll say
3.
I'll say
2.
Tom Hanks.
That's incorrect.
There you go.
again.
Stick with it.
So for the steal here, Zipper.
Tom
Brad Pitt?
Hanks.
Incorrect. Janine.
Brad Pitt.
Incorrect.
I do not have it.
And John.
God damn it, Brad Pitt.
I put Brad Pitt too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I didn't write it.
but I put Brad Pitt.
Wow.
Last question. Last question for Stacey Howard, who needs to hit this one. Who starred as Joan Wilder in much in Robert Zemeckis' Romancing the Stone?
A gasp.
Because of that gasp, I'm going to read it again.
Kathleen Turner?
Correct.
Didn't need it.
All right,
There you
didn't
go.
need it. So Stacey Howard gets it there.
I didn't even hear the
She
question.
needs some steals here too because now it is going to go to
plays
Zipper.
those
Zipper. Oh, no, excuse me. Roka.
Romancing the
Do
Stone.
you want to defer?
Oh, defer.
You're going to defer again. Then we defer to McWeeny. Going to defer, and then Janine, would you like to defer?
I'll defer.
And then Zipper's going to go.
I'd also like to defer.
You can't do this. But the difference is, if you spin from the pegs, I'm going to break your thumbs.
Well, I spin with my forefinger.
Stepped into it.
There you go.
He's
It's
looking for
manageable.
MCU,
It makes
Mark.
sense.
He needs MCU.
Kaiser in to help coach him on how the
Yeah,
wheel
it's good that he's there. I like that.
Yeah, he does need
They're
MCU.
looking for a big spin in
No,
MCU
no.
here. They're gonna
It's
He
weird
might have
putting the
finished
two
choice
together
now.
like that.
So it looks like Julia Roberts.
Nope, action. Take it.
Action adventure.
Take it.
Action adventure. What are they going
He's
to
gonna
Take it.
spin. I would take it.
If he
Yeah,
gets
everything else on that wheel is deadly.
kind of lights
Yeah, he
out.
knows.
He's going to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough call when you know that you have something that you're so good at out there, but another competitor could spin that, maybe get a steal. So, Eric, I'll be administering your 3 questions in the world of action/adventure. Your first question for 2 points. Who directed Russell Crowe in the 2003 historical epic Master and Commander,
Peter
The
Weir.
Far Side of the World? It is.
Damn. There you go, buddy.
Zip.
There you go.
Zip, it's 2 right up top.
Ask all competitors to please let me finish the question, A, because my voice is beautiful.
I
And
didn't know
B,
you were going to say the subtitle.
really
Yeah.
helps the podcast listeners. All right. Your next question for 2 more points. Who played the Dragon Emperor
That's good.
in The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor?
Jet Li.
That was a great pacing there.
Jason Lee.
Waited a
Jet
full
Li.
second.
That's what my mind was thinking Jet Li, but then I saw Jason.
I was
Lee.
waiting
Now,
to see if he
finds
did it
himself
because I don't
in the
want to
lead.
shout it out if I
Should he
could
hit
write it
this,
down.
he put
Yeah,
himself in a
that's
little
true.
bit of a bigger lead.
I guess we'll wait until
Christian,
he
that is
does
how
it
math
and then
works.
write it down.
If I see him about to say it, I'll say
Figure
it.
that out.
Eric, your last question, round number 2.
Where were you during my SATs?
In Con Air,
Here we
who
go.
plays convict Nathan Diamond Dog Jones?
Ving Rhames. Damn, sorry. Just as I said I was going to hold off.
I don't know any other names in that movie.
Diamond Dog, right?
Like, I don't even.
Pretty sure it's Ving Rhames.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice. Is it A, McKelvey Williamson?
Because Cyrus
B, Ving
is
Rhames, C, Dave Chappelle,
Malkovich.
or D, Danny
He's pinball. Ooh, damn, he's on. Yeah, it's Ving Rhames.
McKelvey Williamson.
That is incorrect. So I'm going to give the 4 remaining competitors your multiple
Ving
choice options
Rhames.
again for
Pinball
steal.
is
it A,
Chappelle.
McKelvey Williamson, B, Ving Rhames, C, Dave Chappelle, or D, Danny Trejo?
Yeah, it's because Johnny 23 is Danny
Stacey.
Trejo.
Ving Rhames?
Correct.
Correct.
1 point. Janine.
Ving Rhames.
Yes. And
Oh,
Drew.
we had to write the name and not the letter.
You can write the letter.
Oh, either
Oh,
one. Either
okay.
one.
B.
That's
Ving
fine.
Rhames.
That's correct. And Roka.
Ving Rhames.
Yes.
There it
okay.
is.
Everyone takes that steal. So that
I think
hurts
because
Zipper.
somebody
That
already
hurts
had it.
Zipper.
They already had it written
Finds himself
down.
tied
Yeah.
with Roku, who is not spun yet, but now we're going.
I would've
He
just picked the
defers.
letter,
Ask
too.
Roku, do
Yeah.
you like to defer?
If I didn't
Still
write the name
deferring.
down.
Going to defer now to McWeeny.
I wouldn't have gotten a multiple
Gonna
choice
take
on
it.
that. I'd have taken Ving
From the
Rhames.
wheel,
Step it
from
up.
the wheel, not the
Right, if
legs.
you already
And here we
knew.
go.
Right.
Here's the spin by the Godfather.
All
There
5
you go.
competitors realize at some point they do have to spin the wheel.
It's rough though because
behind it.
so many spots will end
Good
up being
spin,
taken
Christian. You and I are going
by
to
the
have to
time
kill
it gets
a
to
lot of
Roka,
time
you know.
vamping.
Right.
How is your personal life?
He's
Well,
left
look,
with what's
look at what
left.
Roka's probably trying to do here. He wants to see, because he's got the lead. He wants to see if anybody can catch up to him, and then if somebody hits the thing he's going for.
Well, we're
And
in
he's got
range.
left.
First choice.
New releases.
New releases.
Not a bad category for Pinot. Gonna give it one more.
Yeah, because I mean he's more so like he do already I think in
A lot of
80s,
movies, right?
Yeah, I
So
think
reviews.
but
that's
Sam
right.
helped him with
You're in a
80s.
movie, you probably know a lot about
I
it.
think
so.
he's aiming
But
for
I'm thinking if he
80s.
goes,
That's probably
if
what
he
he's
goes
looking for. He's
MCU
looking
though,
for 80s.
or Julia Roberts, maybe.
He's screwed if he goes
Against the zipper
MCU.
strategy where it's like
Yeah.
action is good enough.
Yeah.
Drew going for that one that he knows he can ace.
But look at this. But look at this.
It's like this.
There you go. There you go. There you go. What is it going to be?
You know he's going 80s.
Westerns?
Going 80s, and there he
Yeah.
is.
Going to 1980s.
Yeah. There you
Going
go.
80s, and it is a fight here, Mark. All right, so we're going to start with the
You can hear
80s.
Stacey. She's like, I should have gone
Gonna get-
multiple
Gonna have
points.
to ask
Hey,
Tom Dagnito to
you
exit
know
stage.
sometimes you
All right, here we
forget.
go.
Yeah.
We get Drew McWeeny. Drew, 3 questions in the realm
You
of
can still win
the
some
80s.
here.
Here's your first one. In Gremlins,
Yes.
what is the name of the struggling inventor who purchased a Mogwai for his son's Christmas present? The first name
Oh
is all
man, I don't remember Billy's dad's name.
Peltzer. It's Oh, God.
I don't remember Billy's dad's name.
Is it Randall
Don't
Peltzer?
know.
That is correct.
Okay.
There you go. Good job.
2 points.
First and
I don't know
last
how
name.
confident he wasn't that answer, but
Well, it didn't matter
was in the
if you
gray
got it
matter
right.
somewhere.
All right, here's your second question.
Just
Drew,
in
here's
there.
your second
Yeah.
question. Who directed the 1988 film Heathers?
Oh, Michael Lehman.
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
And your last question.
Good
I
job.
had breakfast with him yesterday.
In Back to the Future.
Yes.
What was the first thing that Marty tried to order at?
A
what was
Pepsi
the
Free.
First thing Marty tried to order to drink at the dinner in
Pepsi Free.
1955. The diner. The diner.
One N
excuse me.
is diner.
I'm reading the whole thing again for you. In
Pepsi
Back to the
Free.
Future, what was the first thing Marty
gotta
tried
have
to
free.
order to drink at the diner in 1955?
Would that be a Pepsi free?
It's incorrect.
Incorrect.
No.
Or the steal.
No. He says
Write down
Pepsi
your best
Free.
attempted an answer.
Yeah, you're gonna have. All right.
Looks like the competitors
And
have it
5,
down.
A coffee?
4, 3.
No, the coffee's what he ends up
We'll
with.
Start with Zipper.
Diet Pepsi?
No, Stacy.
Pepsi Clear?
No, Janine.
Pepsi?
No, and Roca didn't have it. Looking
Tab.
for tab. Tab.
Yeah, hell of a question. That's right. How can I give you a tab if you haven't ordered anything yet? Give me a Pepsi Free.
All right, so
That's
now
right.
Can't
it's-
give it to
now
you.
it's Roca.
You have
It's
to
not
pay
free.
for
You
it.
have to pay
Yeah.
for it.
Was that 3 for you?
That was
Would
Wow.
you like to defer to Janine, or you're gonna go?
Hell of a question. Good job. Hell of a
Dagnino
question.
were
Yeah.
racing each other as though it was a sixth grade
Yeah, it
dance.
can get you.
Yeah.
They're kissing in the corner.
Look at them
Really
holding
did.
each
Gotta
other.
give
That's
you a
because the
tab.
Pepsi Free was
They
like
really did
the-
look like they were kissing in the
Don't
corner.
be jealous, Jay, just because someone don't touch you like that. I'm going to defer.
You're gonna defer. All right,
Yeah,
Janine.
keep it going,
Here
Roca.
comes Janine.
All right, here goes Janine. Now Jay's gonna walk through them.
Jay Washington.
There you go.
There's a lot of there's at stake for these managers, so they're getting really involved.
Jay kind of walking Janine through
Giving
the
her the,
mechanics of the wheel.
kind of the way to swim. Now, you know, she's looking for either Julia Roberts, I believe, or comic book movies. Those are the two ones that Janine's looking for.
Round and round.
I think she'd do it right at Spielberg,
I
too.
think she'd probably do. Or
Maybe
new
even
releases,
Brad Pitt.
or disaster movies, maybe.
If she hits opponents, it's against her.
Christian, it could be. It could be.
There you go. There you go.
Winner's choice.
What is happening?
It's all happening again.
If this was an electronic wheel, everyone would be
for me.
crying foul.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They always cry foul. Mark, it doesn't matter.
Julia.
All right, here we go. What's
It'd be Julia.
So what are we going with?
All right, who is in
The MCU.
Okay. All right.
MCU.
I mean, she's
All
got
right.
a manager. Manager knows very
Yeah,
well.
but
and
he ain't
maybe they
competing.
study. Yeah, but they
If
probably
everyone
studied
but
together.
I agree.
Choice,
I get it.
Swear to God.
But it's also
Don't worry,
taking
Zip.
it away
All
from
right,
Zipper.
Janine,
I'm sure
I
I'll get a
will
point.
Yeah, but he already
asking you
spin.
your
To
three
steal.
questions
That's
in
true.
the world of the
But
Marvel
he could steal.
Cinematic
He could.
Universe. And your first question.
But if Roca hits it for
in
some reason.
Spider-Man Homecoming, when the Chitauri grenade explodes, what famous DC landmark does Peter have to save his friends from?
The Washington Monument.
The Washington Monument?
There you go,
2
girl.
points.
I didn't even hear the question. I just heard
It is
Peter
the
and
Washington
landmark.
Monument. All right, Janine, your next question in the world of the
big pointy
MCU.
thing.
What actress played Vanity Fair reporter Christine Everhart in Iron
Leslie
Man
Bibb.
and Iron Man 2?
Nice.
Did you say it again? Yeah.
Iron
Please
Man
let me finish the
2.
question because again, you can't deny the world.
She wasn't.
These pipes.
She wasn't Vanity
Got
Fair.
her answer once again.
Was she?
Leslie Bibb.
We got 2 points.
Okay.
She was in there.
Was she Vanity Fair
Yeah.
in 2?
Oh,
Yeah, because
right.
she was.
Because she was brown
yeah.
in the first one.
She was
The world of
doing an
Berkeley?
interview.
Brown.
She was doing an interview with
On what
Hammer.
planet did Star-Lord obtain
All
the
right.
orb before he is attacked by Korath in Guardians of the Galaxy?
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, Terma, B, Morag, C, Bearhurt, or D, Rhea?
Morag.
1 point
Wow,
for Janine.
Janine the Machine takes the lead with that one. What a back and forth battle
Okay,
we have had
That's how
here.
you take
too.
advantage of a spinner's choice.
Wow, Janine the Machine, good choice there with MCU. It is now 15-14, tied at 11 with Roca and Zipper. Howard with 9.
All right, Roca, you gonna get spinners as well?
Former champion about to spin.
Right, let's see.
here comes
Aiming
Roca.
for
Westerns.
There's the spin.
Gonna
There you
pick out
go.
Westerns.
Yeah, you know he's got
It
to
would
be
be
looking
perfect
for
if it landed on
Westerns.
something
That's
for
the
him.
classic
Yeah.
Roca category, but I'm looking at that wheel. There's a
Like
lot
actually
of other
landed
things
on
that
it.
could be considered in a John
Not
Roca
just
wheelhouse.
spinner's
on there.
choice.
There's a lot of things that you can get for sure.
It's happening.
I swear
3 questions coming in what category?
Disaster movies. Disaster movies.
Action adventure. You have to spin again.
Yeah, he's going to be there for a
You'll
while.
have 2 free spins.
He's going to be there for a
You'll
while.
have 2 free spins. Yeah, because that would count. Yes.
There you go. Spinning it again.
If it's Dagnino spinning, he'd be there forever.
Right.
Surprising and refreshing that Tom Dagnino is not out there while Roca spins the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Roca can do it all on his own. He doesn't really need
All right, we're looking
Tom.
and we're waiting and we're looking
Julia.
possibly at the 1980s.
Yeah, you gotta keep going.
Oh,
Gotta keep going.
Got another one.
So
That's,
There we go, Roca.
That is, no, it doesn't work that way. Give it a slower spin. Maybe it'll slower spin. That's the problem with the wheel.
Yeah.
Slower spin? All right. That's the problem with so many wheel slices being taken here at the moment.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we do
That's
have
true.
backup in case we need to check, too.
Yeah.
Any one of these. Just for the viewers.
Now, what if they were to take those off?
Well, but the only problem with that is
And it's like the closest to it. Would that be too much? Or just
Yeah,
keep
probably
having
be
them
too much.
spin?
Just have
There it
him
is.
keep spinning. There we go.
Coming up on
Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Take it.
Yeah,
Yep,
he's going to take it.
You have one more spin. You have one more spin.
Oh.
There you go. Talk it
yeah,
through.
see?
Talk it through.
And the announcers wanting
How do you think you could do? I think you do
keep
well.
Steven Spielberg movies. But it does appear that they're having a interesting conversation.
He wants to aim for westerns.
Because he knows Julia is the one that could be bad.
Yeah.
Tom Dagnino is.
He's going to keep it.
There you go.
And we don't know whose advice
All
he
right.
took, but
Okay,
that-
he's going to keep
Did
Spielberg.
he take his own advice?
All right.
We'll see.
winning
we
the
go.
crowd over a
I'm
little
not
bit, John
confident in
Roca,
this at all.
keeping the game moving.
You're
All
not?
right, here
Come
you
on.
go,
He's
John.
underselling
Bringing
himself
3
so he can
questions
come up
in
above.
Spielberg. All right.
Maybe.
Prior to 2018's Ready Player One, John Williams provided the score for all of Spielberg's films except for 2 of them. The Color Purple
Bridge of Spies.
and which other?
Bridge of Spies.
Might have to kick all the managers out of here.
The
He
Post?
did the Post. He didn't do Bridge of Spies, I
Okay, then
believe.
Bridge of Spies.
5, 4.
Or he didn't do the Post.
Opponent's
Oh,
choice.
no.
I mean,
I know what you mean.
multiple choice.
What did he say?
He said opponent's choice.
I know what you mean. All right. Here you go.
Sorry.
A, the BFG. B, 1941. C, Bridge of Spies. D, Amistad.
Bridge of Spies.
Interesting play.
Should have spinned again, Roca.
Choice again.
Bridge of Spies, because he
Come on,
was
Bridge of
busy
Spies.
doing
I don't
Star
know.
Wars.
Bridge of Spies.
That's correct for one.
Yeah! See, I would have gotten it, though, but
Yeah, you would have.
if you were there, I probably would
But
have
yeah,
gotten
you're
the
right,
multiple
because
choice
he
to
was doing
solidify
something
it.
else.
Yeah, he
He was
was.
doing Star Wars.
It was one of the 2.
apologize.
Question
He's an outlaw.
2. Question 2. Jack and Maggie are the names of a couple of kids.
Hook.
In which Spielberg movie?
You keep going lower in volume, and I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Jack and Maggie are the names of a couple of kids in what Spielberg movie?
Maggie and Jack.
Jack and Maggie.
Shouted it out so quick. I love Hook. I love
Yeah,
Hook.
he does.
Screw you, Chance.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hook, B, Jurassic Park, C, E.T., D, AI, artificial intelligence?
Come on, Hook. Hook, come on.
Maggie Mora Jack.
Correct for one more point.
I can't tell if he's actually guessing or if he's playing with us, but he's getting the questions right.
I think he's just using the way that he's eliminated. Last one here, John.
If
Last
he gets
one.
this one right, he is going to be tied with Janine.
Correct.
No, he will be tied with McQueenie.
Well, here we go. Who
Well, he
plays
could be.
Secretary
That's
of
true.
Defense Robert McNamara in Spielberg's The Post?
Never saw it.
Five, 4.
Oh, I have no clue.
3.
Multiple
2.
choice.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bradley Whitford, B, Bob Odenkirk, C, Matthew Reese, D, Bruce Greenwood?
I'll say Bruce Greenwood.
Yeah, I'm going to say Bruce Greenwood when that's one. Yeah.
Typically a dick. when
Or
it comes
Bradley
to-
Whitford, too, though.
Bradley Whitford, I love him. I love him to death, but it's too West Wing for him.
I think Bradley Whitford, maybe.
4, 3.
I'll go Bruce Greenwood.
Bruce Greenwood?
Correct for one more point.
Damn,
yeah.
What a way to navigate.
Because Whitford was on West Wing.
Roca yelling
There you go.
at Jay Washington from the sideline.
You keep having sex with that air, Jay Washington.
We need a JTE rule to get this clown off the stage. He's been up here 16 times.
All right, now Kaiser.
I love
everyone's
it.
yelling at Jay Washington right now. All right, here we go. Here is the
Janine's
score
up.
at the moment. Janine the Machine in the lead with 15 points.
That's awesome.
Drew McWeeny and John Roca tied in second place with 14. Eric Zipper, it was at 11 points, and Stacey Howard 9 points. So, Mark, round number 3, how's it go?
Round number 3. For the managers, I'll remind you, your antics are not on camera and will not be memorialized. For the competitors, in round
it's so good for
number
Janine,
3,
though, to be able
each
to be
competitor's
at that
gonna give us
level,
a series of
Right.
numbers.
above
We need
them,
3
all of
numbers
them.
per competitor. These numbers may range from
So
1
good, though.
to 20.
Yeah.
However, you may not select
He's
a
killing
number
it.
that a competitor has already taken. Each number
But
you give us
anything could happen
corresponds
in
to a
this
different
final
corner
round as
of
well.
Movie
That's very
trivia
true.
Schmoedown know-how. The first question asked you is worth 2 points.
Especially
The next
'cause
one's
you're
worth
on your
3
own.
points, and
There's
your
no
last one,
stealing
Team
from
Negative
your
Bar,
questions
is
in
worth
this one.
5
Yeah.
big points. There's no stealing. There's no penalty for missing a question in round number 3 because we go from the leaders to last place. When we get
Picking
the
numbers takes
we
a
are
while.
going to go to Janine the Machine for her series of numbers.
Yeah, because then
first.
you got to
1
remember
to
what
20,
she
feels
had.
lucky,
So,
Janine.
Yep.
2, 6, and 9.
2, 6, and 9. Then we go to the higher ranked John Roca.
17 to choose from.
10,
12.
16,
12.
and 20.
10, 16 for the Outlaw. Now we go to Drew McWeeny.
11, 14, and 17.
11, 14, and 17. Now we go to Eric Zipper.
18, 5, and 3.
18, 5,
Here you go, Stacey.
3. And then we finish up with Stacey Howard.
7, 12, and 13.
7, 12, and 13.
They all got different
There you
numbers on the
go.
first try. This is a very first.
yeah. A round of applause for that.
All right, and as far as the JTE rules go, only Stacey Howard has used 1. So, Stacey, you have 2 left. Everyone else has 3 left. And we start with Stacey Howard. Stacey Howard has to try to catch up to, excuse me. Yes, so here we go with the first question here. We start with category number...
There's no reason to start doing the math right now because
Right.
2 points,
she
Stacey.
could clean the board and end up at
There
the
you go,
top.
Stacey.
So
Category number 7, you chose.
I'll just say it.
Thank
She
you.
chose comedy.
All right,
Comedy Stace, I'll be asking you a question for 2 points, and this would get you tied with Mr. Zipper sitting to your right. Your question. In Blockers, who plays Kayla's overprotective and sports-obsessed father, Mitchell Mans?
John Cena.
2
points.
Good job, girl.
So now Stacey pulls even with Zipper, so we're going to move to
Are you sure
Eric
about
Zipper for his 2-point question. And Eric, you chose, your lucky number for your 2-pointer was number 18. And for 2 points, that corresponds to the category of romance. Didn't say comedy. This is straight, good old-fashioned heartbreak romance. And for 2 points, your question. What actress does Adam Sandler need to convince to fall in love with him every day in 50
Drew
First Dates?
Barrymore. That's a romantic
Barrymore.
comedy.
2
That's not
points,
romance.
and Zipper back to the
But it
solo
is a
possession
romance.
of
True.
fourth
Still.
place. So, Stacey, we're going to bank it on back to you. Now you get your
You need
3-point
Love
question.
Story.
And you selected
What's a
for
love
your lucky
story?
3-pointer.
Yeah, but Love Story is
Thank you for
heartbreaking.
joining us
You're
once
welcome.
again, Christian.
I finally found it. It was like a
He may be a
maze.
dad, folks. When it comes to technology, he is a great grandfather.
It's like a maze, but I got there. What's Skype? All right, number 12. Here you go, Stacey, for your 3-pointer. Disney films. Disney films. All right, here you go. In Disney's Bambi, what type of animal is Flower?
Skunk.
Correct for 3 points.
What a horrible
These
name
are all
for
right
a
up her
skunk.
alley, too.
So now we bounce back to Zipper. Still Zipper, who has 13. He now has to hit his 3-pointer.
The battle
Back
between
to
them.
Eric Zipper. He
And
wanted number 5
Number
for his
5. All right, Zip, here you
3-pointer.
go.
All right, am I asking or are you
No,
asking?
you asked the first 2, so don't be selfish. All right, here we go. Here it is. Spielberg. Spielberg is yours for your 3-pointer. For your 3-pointer, here you go. Who starred as James Halliday, the deceased co-creator of the Oasis?
Mark Rylance.
Player 1.
Mark Rylance.
For 3 points.
Good job.
That's correct. Mark Rylance is correct. All right.
for the time being, we have a new leader, and that's Eric Zipper.
All right, so because Stacy is tied,
All those questions are right up our alley, too.
We'll go to Drew McWeeny for his 2-pointer.
All right, Drew. I'll be asking you this question and your series of questions. You wanted number 11 for your 2-point question, and the number of Mark Rippon corresponds to the world of Tom Cruise.
Okay.
Tom Cruise. He's an actor. And your question is, who plays Tom Cruise's co-counsel, Lieutenant Commander Joanne Galloway, in A Few Good Men?
That would be Demi Moore.
You are right for 2 points.
That's right. All right.
Great movie.
Well, now we go to John Roca now, who has to hit his 2-pointer. And you get Kate Blanchett.
Oh, great.
Kate Blanchett.
Come on,
Here you
man.
go.
She's in a lot of movies.
Kate Blanchett. All right. Kate Blanchett plays the character of Lady Tremaine in this 2010 film.
Cinderella.
It's awkward.
The current decade.
No, but that's the current decade. Yeah.
The current decade.
Sounds like the way this is written. It sounds
Come
like
on.
Are you yelling
2010.
at yourself?
Yes.
Can you do another
and
one?
The Raiders.
No.
Kate Blanchett plays the character of Lady Tremaine in this.
What film released this decade?
Yeah.
Wait, what? I don't.
It's a
In
shit
the
question.
2010s.
Yeah.
Okay, there are kids watching.
It's a horrible question.
Can you rewrite it or give me
Kate
another one?
Blanchett plays the character of Lady Tremaine.
In what 2010's film? It's from this decade, 2010 to 2019. Thank you. I'm here all week.
There you go. And what film from 2010? Well, it does
From the
kind of it does
2010s,
kind of sound
yeah.
like.
In
5, 4, 3.
Elizabeth.
Looking for Cinderella.
Yeah.
Cinderella.
All right, so John.
That's a Disney question
now
too.
you get a
Yeah.
three.
Wicked Stepmother?
Your three.
You know who Lady
Now
Tremaine
you get
is?
your
That's true.
3-pointer.
That's right.
Which is 16.
I don't know how that's a 2-pointer, but all right.
16.
Two-pointer for
not
us.
even a 2-pointer for
Action
us.
adventure. Action adventure.
Like a 1-point.
But that's how it is.
Yeah.
Who plays the Avatar, Ruby Roundhouse, in Jumanji? Welcome to the Jungle.
Karen Gillan. Look at your
Karen
McWeenies
Gillan?
just smile.
Yes, for 3 points.
We got fun and games.
All right.
Amelia Pond.
Well, now we go to Stacey Howard. Stacey Howard has to hit her 5-pointer to stay in the game, or she will be the first eliminated here, Mark. And she chose number 13.
Christian. Number 13.
All right.
Stacey, for 5
Lucky
points.
number 13.
Your question will correspond to the category of directors. Directors. And your question. What 2007 crime film was legendary director Sidney Lumet's final directorial feature?
It pulls it.
5,
Crazy.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
Two.
Keep it
Repeat the
going.
question.
Second one.
What 2007 crime film was legendary director Sidney Lumet's final directorial feature?
2007. I don't know.
Before the Devil Knows You're Dead?
That's a big
Jesus! Jeez. Stacy, there you go.
Phenomenal pull.
I did not see that one coming.
Pull, screaming. Look at Stacy.
You didn't know that.
Wow.
I didn't know that.
Phenomenal pull by Stacey Howard, who now makes Zipper answer his 5-pointer to see if he can do the same.
All right.
Zipper.
I wish I'd gotten that question. That's one of my favorite movies.
Zipper, Zipper chose.
No, what were you about to call me?
Yeah, what were you about to call?
Zipper chose category.
She was going to go with that.
What is it?
That's Stacy right there, man. That's what she does.
Janine hit her 3 right, didn't she?
No, she hasn't even
Oh, she hasn't
answered.
gone yet. You're right. Sorry.
She hasn't even gone yet.
Janine the Machine will go first with her 2-pointer. Correct. Sorry. Janine.
He was
will go
into the
first.
battle right there.
Janine goes first with her 2-pointer, which is category number 2. All right, Janine. Fantasy sci-fi. What Top Gun actor stars along Warwick Davis as Mad Mardigan in Willow?
Val
Val
Kilmer.
Kilmer.
2 points.
2 points. And
You are
now we
great.
come to the question that we had so wanted to ask before, and that would be Eric Zipper.
I get Lady Tremaine.
Going to be asked his 5-point
Yeah,
question. Now,
it
Eric,
is.
you
Now that I
chose
think
the
about it, it's a
category
tough
for your
question,
5-pointer
Roca,
of
for a 2.
Number 3. And
If you
Pretty
don't know it.
specific, yeah.
gives us the category of the 1980s.
Third 3-pointer, maybe.
Great decade for a lot of different reasons. And your 5-point question. Stay in the match. Michael Keaton plays Hunt Stevenson, who works for a large car manufacturer in this 1986 comedy.
Come on, man. You know it.
Mr. Mom.
No, you know it.
Shush.
You know
Multiplicity?
it. No,
This movie
Gung
came
Ho.
up in a conversation.
What is it?
Gung Ho.
having, like,
Gung
4 days
Ho.
ago.
Doesn't he work in a car for Mr. Mom, but then he gets laid off?
I don't remember.
2,
Gung Ho.
1. And with that, Eric Zipper has been eliminated.
Could have repeated your questions, bro. You had 3 of them.
Use any of his JTE rules. Strange.
Yeah, no, he thought he had the answer, and it just didn't go the way he thought. He thought it was Mob City. It ended up being Gung Ho, which is also a great G.I. Joe character.
Gung Ho. All right. Well, now we go to Drew McWeeny.
Look at all your different
Drew
colored
has to answer
hats.
His three-pointer here, which is category 14. Category 14 for Drew McWeeny. Musicals. Musicals. All right. Here you go. In The Sound of Music, Maria makes play clothes for herself and the Von Trapp children out of what?
Bags. Burlap sacks.
Curtains.
Drapes.
Correct.
There you go.
I was curtains would have worked too.
You need to stop
Yeah.
talking stuff.
All right, hey, resourceful. Maybe
Yep.
that's how Drew makes his own clothes. I'm not sure, but drapes is the correct answer. So now we move back to Janine, who's going to be answering her 3-point question. So Janine, you chose number 6 for your 3-point question, and up here at the answer desk, that corresponds
This is just the
to
first
a
match.
newer actor on the scene
I'm
named
stressed
Tom
already.
Hanks. Tom Hanks. And your question, Mr. Hanks' filmography. Tom Hanks plays 6 characters in what drama?
Cloud Atlas.
Yeah, that one.
Cloud Atlas.
Good job, girl.
3 points.
Good job.
So Janine the Machine takes the lead here, and now John Roca's got to hit his 5. John Roca's got to hit his 5.
Can we get Jay Washington out of the studio before I
John,
answer this question, please?
John Roca's got to hit
Or at least
this.
covered.
Number 20. Number 20 for John Roca. John, new releases. New releases.
I mean, doesn't that mean Howard is automatically
No,
out?
not necessarily. If he doesn't make this, then he's out.
But she's already hit her 5.
Name.
She can't beat.
Right,
Janine.
she'll be out
3
and then he'll be out.
Of the 4
She's out already,
Oh,
technically.
actresses in the film Book Club.
Mary Steenburgen.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Jane Fonda. What's her name? She was in Miss Congeniality, and she was the one that wanted the crown, but she put the stuff in the crown.
3.
She's like the
Candace Bergen?
Yeah, Candace
Repeat the
Bergen.
question. How many do I have, by the way?
Is Diane Keaton in it too?
Name
Yes.
3
Yeah.
of the 4 lead
Yeah.
actresses.
So Diane
in
Keaton,
the
Mary
film.
Steenburgen.
I wouldn't have gotten 1.
I would have gotten 2.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head. Jane
But if it was a
Fonda,
5-pointer and
and
we
then-
were talking it through, we
yeah,
would have
that's
gotten
true.
all
We
4.
would have gotten them.
And 5, 4, 3,
Bye, Roca.
2.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Right.
Come
Name
on.
3 of the 4
Oh,
lead actresses
dang.
in the film Book Club.
Will he use his last JTE?
Too much. Too many to have to gather.
You have one more. 5, 4, 3,
Feeling he's going to use it.
2.
Repeat the question.
Last one. Name the
Come on,
3
man.
of the 4 lead actresses in the film Book Club.
Dig through it. It's over.
And here we go. 5, 4,
Done.
3.
And
Jane Fonda, Helen Mirren, and Jennifer Lopez.
Good guesses,
And with
man.
that,
But
John Roca and
Wow.
Stacey Howard have been eliminated.
Good guess. Yeah.
there you
It
go.
was either Diane Keaton,
Yep.
Jane Fonda,
Yep.
Candace Bergen, or
Yep.
Mary Steenburgen.
Yep.
All right.
Who'd have gotten
all right,
all
so
4?
now it is down
up and down.
between Janine the Machine and Drew McWeeny. Drew McWeeny has
Look
to
at
hit
this.
his 5
Wow.
to stay in the game and force Janine to hit her 5. All right, so Drew had category.
Selected number 17, Christian. Number 17.
Good for Janine, though.
I know.
Corresponds.
Really,
to
really good.
The
Big deal.
category
Yeah.
of biopics.
Killing it.
Call them biopics. I've been judged for it.
I like the
Your
biopics.
5-point
Depending on
question.
what it is.
Who plays John Belushi in the 1989 biopic Wired, making his film debut?
I don't know.
That would be Michael Chiklis.
5 points.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
I got to see that movie.
All right.
Chickless is Belushi?
So
Yeah.
now we get.
I didn't know that.
No.
Oh.
Won't see it.
Now we get to Janine's 5-pointer.
I wouldn't know that at
Which is
all.
number 9.
Come on, Janine.
DiCaprio films.
Come
For the
on.
win.
Now
Come on,
Janine hits
Janine.
this.
Oh my God.
She wins the game.
Come on, Janine.
And Jay
I want
Washington
you to win now.
is
Let's
the
go.
commissioner of singles and intergeekdom
Come on.
and teams for a month. If she misses, Drew McWeeny and Burnett and the family are in charge.
Come on, Janine.
Here we go.
There's no good option here.
All right. Janine, here you go. Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio in the film The Man in the Iron Mask?
Brian De Palma?
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't remember.
She has 3. She has 3, I believe.
Ridley
5.
Scott? I don't know.
3.
Repeat the question.
Who directed
I don't know.
Leonardo DiCaprio in The Man in the Iron Mask?
I don't know. Brian De Palma popped in my head. That's probably nowhere near accurate. But it just
Possible.
it seems like one of those movies Ridley Scott would have
5.
done, or maybe Tony Scott. I don't know.
3.
Repeat the question.
Who directed
no, come on.
Leonardo DiCaprio in The Man in the Iron Mask? There's one left.
Sands of time running through the hourglass.
The last, just one.
These are the days of our life.
And 5. 4.
It's big for the family if they win this.
Last one. Who directed Leonardo DiCaprio?
Damn, girl.
Brian.
You're going to have
I'm
to
gonna
pull a
go
director.
Brian.
You got to pull a director.
Manager
Pull a Stacy.
Collision 3. We'll find out in about 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3.
Luke Besson.
And
Nope.
your winner, the Godfather!
There you go. There you go.
Is the new commissioner.
Look at that. That's awesome. That's
the
awesome.
boss of Sam Levine and of Emma Fife.
What have we done?
Family is now going to be.
Oh, boy.
and me. That's what I got.
The answer was Randall Wallace.
Randall
What?
Wallace.
Randall Wallace. was-
Director.
Wow.
And you look at a very well played
That's a
match really by
5-pointer
all
and a
5
half.
competitors. I'm
Yeah.
really impressed with the display of knowledge. The managers selected their competitors wisely here, Christian. But
Yeah.
Burnett managing McWeeny coming out on top, and now Robert Meyer Burnett has been given entirely too much power for the next.
That's great for Burnett's
Well, the
return.
fact that-
Like
look,
Burnett's
what a battle it
return
was.
is
Janine the Machine was in there
it's
for-
well
it's that
deserved
5-pointer.
for the
Hit
storyline.
that
Yes.
5-pointer, it's all over because she had a hell of a game. John Roca played very well. Stacey Howard with a hell of a comeback
Yeah.
at the end there with that
Big
5-pointer.
5-pointer.
Huge 5-pointer for Stacey Howard, and I love the show of emotion to where she pulled that out there. All of these competitors came in to represent their managers. They all did very, very
They
well.
all wanted it. They
all
really
it.
wanted this W.
And it was a way to kick off the collision.
They all played
very well, and it just- it was
valiantly
competition
as well.
down to the wire. And this is going to be very interesting because only Drew McWeeny and
I need
Burnett
more
will be
booze.
interviewed by Jen Sturgeon.
That's going to happen
And
between this
here
match and the
we
next.
go.
Congratulations, Drew. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for doing this to us. I really think we were all holding our breath watching the end of that match. You had to have been too, sitting up there with Janine.
Yeah, the thing is that was a great panel across the board, and when it came down to the end there, Janine could very easily take it. She was awesome.
She could have. Hey,
it was just the luck of the draw on that one.
Were you sweating it a little bit going into that last round when it was just the two of you sitting up there?
Oh, of course. And hers was a great question. I mean, that's a really hard pull.
But you knew the answer to it.
I did. But
that's how it is.
I did know some of the others. So, I mean, that's the thing. It's the luck of the draw. And if you get that question at the right time, man, it's everything. So,
Is this the first 5-way you've competed in?
If you don't count the free-for-alls, yeah, I think so.
And obviously, now that you've won this, it means we are at the mercy of the family and Robert Meyer Burnett.
Oh, yeah.
See, you've got a large grin on your face over there, sir. How are you feeling?
Jesse, I'm feeling great. It's really good to be here with you here, and I love coming and talking to you.
Here comes a
Jesse,
guy
I think
calling
you're
her
just an
Jessica. I love it.
exceptional on-camera hostess, but there might be some changes. There might be some changes.
Yeah,
around
what's
here.
it going to
There's gonna be
be
rule
all
changes.
around?
There's going to be, I think that the guys who call these matches, they're going to be different. Maybe Christian Harloff isn't going to be around anymore. Mark
For a
Ellis, we're going to
month.
find somebody who's funnier than he is.
Just
I really
for a
think what we're going to do this Schmoedown is going to be something unparalleled. This game's never going to see.
This is great.
again,
I love it.
At least for a month. Things are coming. Things are going to change here, and you know what? This man right here, this man truly will sit at the head of the table, and all of the 5 families will bow to his
There you
family
go.
and my family. And no one.
Great.
It's like Game of Thrones. Trivia style.
God help
Drew.
us all. Back to
Yeah.
the desk.
There you go. I
All
love
right,
this
well,
toss back
obviously
during the live
doesn't realize
events.
that he's not my boss.
No,
he is
not mine either.
He is both Emma and Sam's, but he's right. He's allowed for a while here to make some rules, and once July starts, the family will be in charge. So what does that mean? What
means we can cancel July.
That's true.
Move right into August.
But what does it mean for the Horsemen? What does it mean for a Ben Bateman? What does it mean for these guys that the family doesn't have
Gonna put
lot of
a
respect
dent
for?
in
They're
them
gonna
for
run it
sure.
fair and balanced. We're going to have to find out.
A lot of
because-
shakeups.
And how does that work now? Also, because we know that Drew McWeeney's got a little bit of beef with Sam Levine from the way that he left him out in the past. So how is that going to work with the family kind of telling both Sam Levine and Emma what to do? But my goodness, what a battle that was. That was intense. It was a great kickoff. And whether it was Manager Bowl 1, the Commissioner Bowl, or Manager Bowl 2, they've all been very entertaining.
They always get heated, and it was very entertaining for our audience here in studio to watch the managers kind of going back and forth. They were very animated on the sideline as their chosen competitors were duking it out. It was a well-played match, a great way to kick off Collision 3. And whatever happens for the next month with Robert Meyer Burnett, I can guarantee you this, it's going to be too loud.
That was the Manager Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. We got 3 big matches left. Stick around.
Oh, man,
because
I'm
it's starting to
Already all tensed up.
Yeah, we should definitely
We
do
should
that.
definitely do that there. That's What are you guys? Having secret meetings on the set of Inside Schmoedown? I know you.
Yeah, me.
I used to respect you. I don't know where you went wrong.
That's your decision, man.
You actually scare me. You look like you'd slit my throat at a wedding, okay?
Anywhere.
So you're smarter than you look. Great.
There you go.
That's how we met. Point is, today, corruption, everything you built is getting tore down. The Smasher, he's the #1 contender, and he will be at Comic-Con.
Oh my gosh.
Does
you're so
he have a
cute.
badge? Is he attending? Because that's an option for a lot of people.
You know, let me-
you mean
There
like
you
a
go.
match?
Let me tell you something. We've been doing this for a long time. You have no idea what you've signed up for, okay? Have you seen Kalinowski? We've done this 100 million times. That little kid with the hoodie, I mean, it's real cute. I like it. I mean, good for you for trying, but
Kalinowski hasn't had water for 6 months. He's focused. He's training. He wrote the book on how to write the book.
Oh, he knows how to
about
write?
training. He
Did
knows
you
how to
teach him?
No,
We didn't need to.
Mm.
Fully
Conditioned.
formed, functional champion. The Smasher, Kevin Smets, I love the kid too. He does great work. He's got the hoodie
He's so
and this and that.
cute.
He's like a movie set. You walk down and you go, it seems like the real thing. Behind it, it's just being held up by real thin pieces of wood.
boards.
Kalinowski,
Love it.
he's the real deal.
Well, that's great. I look forward to watching you guys read tarot cards later, okay?
okay, sweetie. Have a good one.
Enjoy
Oh.
getting banned from Holiday Inn Express bars.
What a moron.
Did that happen? It's a pretty busy bar.
Bested?
Yeah, you did. You did. Grueling, definitely a battle of the wits all the way to the end. Very proud of Janine. Very clutch of Stacey to pull out a crazy 5-pointer.
Yes.
All around the every competitor was neck and neck all the way up until that second round ended up creating a little bit more of a divide, but still a hell of a battle between all the competitors in this match.
And it's kind of one of those things when you go into a match like this, when you got 5 different people going up, it's like who is going to be at the top, who's going to be at the bottom. This was like head to head pretty much the whole way through. I mean, granted, yes, Stacey was kind of falling behind, but she nailed it towards the end. She came back, and then just to see those and then of course you've got all of the other competitors, and then those last final moments you're just kind of tensed up and you don't know who's gonna win. Man, Janine, like
pulling the win,
pulling it, and she did so good, and I was hoping that she would have gotten that question right and having just for the sake of her being able to say like, hey, I dominated during this match.
Eliminated everybody
and McQueenie in
except
there,
for Drew, and Drew, bring it just storyline wise, like we were talking about it. It's another one of those situations where no matter who wins, it's great for everybody because of the way the storylines can play out.
Right.
So the fact that we ended up Meyer Burnett winning because of course, Drew McQueenie being as amazing as he is. So Robert Meyer Burnett getting a little bit of fulfillment to his return, coming back from Spectacular, eating the burrito, laughing about burning everything down. It fits so well within the storyline of him being able to pull this win. Now he gets to have some fun. It's perfect for Guy because Guy's coming off a loss as well.
Right.
So you have the ability to kind of recoup for your team. Now at the same time, no one's worried about Janine and Ethan. Nobody's worried about what's going on with the dungeon. And corruption is just fine, especially Stacy coming off a victory over yours truly with Tim Franco. So the ones that definitely could have used a little bit of the push right now would have been Robert Meyer Burnett's team and the family, because they are coming off losses, and it would make sense for them to reclaim some of that ground by having Robert Meyer Burnett in there calling the shots. And I'm excited to see some shakeups. We need some crazy stuff to happen, like he said. Otherwise, it will kind of be wasted if you don't have it over the top. New announcer, new ringside, new everything for at least a month.
Different, yeah.
Aside from, of course, the July match in San Diego Comic-Con, because that's already been written. But at the same time, we have no clue who that undercard is. That's a perfect opportunity for him to pick who is going to be the undercard. So it does make sense that they've waited this long to announce it.
That is true, and I'm looking forward to seeing, man, that just starting off with the Manager's Bowl, that kicked it up so well to the point where we're like, okay, I'm so excited to see what else we've got in store.
But I'm tired. It was exhausting. That was definitely brutal.
Yes.
And we still have 3 more to go. So that's it for this video for the Manager's Bowl Battle of 2019. What did you guys think of it? Let us know in the comments below. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust.
All the social networking gingerants, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fuel the party, keep the party going on our Patreon. Gets us where we need to go. We'll be at San Diego Comic-Con. Be on the lookout for us the entire weekend. From Wednesday through Sunday, we'll be all over the place. So check out the next videos that are lined up for every single match from the Schmoedown Collision. I can't wait, but thank you guys so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.